What's up, everybody? Mike B, aka Phony here, and this is TuesdayS, Trials Evolution Tuesdays. This first track is a Supercross map you can race with up to 3 other people side by side. I love these maps. This is Nightmare Before Christmas. As you saw right there, the iconic jack on the strange uncurling type hill cliff thing. We all know that scene. Anyways, if you look around at some of the details here, now I wouldn't just pick a themed map just because I was like, oh hey, maybe we should try a themed map for TuesdayS, and that'd be kind of awesome. No, I picked this one because if you notice the details, the Tim Burton-esque details in like the piping and such, they're all there. And the backdrop, if you rewind it a little bit, maybe even coming up here soon, you'll see that he's using what looks like 55-gallon orange drums, half buried in the back, to I guess to represent pumpkins. But all the details are here. It does look really good. The mood, all that stuff is perfect. I probably could have done this at least once without fucking it up. Obviously, I'm a huge asshole, but whatever. This track sacrifices no quality in the track design for the theme. So it basically nails it on both ends. Show's name is Tits, and we're talking about nailing on both ends. Good start. Now, last week we featured a track that had custom ATVs as the primary vehicle for it. It was great because the vehicles felt heavy, the track was well laid out. Here we have the exact fucking opposite of that. The vehicle here, as you can see, it's like a monster truck car hybrid thing. You can change the body type if you want. Here is the Doom Buggy 2-seater, but it doesn't handle at all like the ATVs did. It actually handles more like a tire rolling violently down a hill while you're trying to steer it by throwing tennis balls at it from either side. But it does offer one really cool, unique feature, which is, well, I guess there's 2. There's the camera angles, which are kind of awesome, except for the blinking tires thing. And then, of course, there's the fact that it's free roaming. This is one big giant world, and I'm just driving around in it just however I want. I'm stuck on something. What the hell, really? All right, re-roll, I guess. All right, so there might be a couple quirks with it driving around on land, but this thing definitely has 0 issues driving underwater. That's right, this thing pretty much just says, fuck you, water, just keeps on going. Anyways, I'm looking forward to see if this guide continues to develop on this theme here and does anything with it in the future. Who knows? But the open world thing, the whole concept there is awesome. I wished it was available for motorcycles. Is that? Hold on a second. Are those Mr. Bill characters in the car? This track gets an A+. It seems like every week there's some kind of classic game that I find that's been ported into, like as if they just kind of change a couple lines of code and suddenly it's in Trials Evolution. But anyways, we find these games that we had pinball, we had Tetris, and now we have this, okay? Everybody has played this style of game on like their Atari 2600 or even before that on like their Intellivision system, right? But I gave this thing a go a couple times, right? And I thought I had the technique down, right? I remember back when I was like negative 15 years old and I played this game and I was just sitting there and just kind of, you gotta kind of pace yourself on the gas button just to kind of time it just right. So like there's my old time and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm about to beat my old time. I'm just gonna slam my face right into this pylon here, damn it. So I decided to go and check out what the leaderboards have. And this guy went 1,700 meters. Funny enough, his name is Sparkling Amish because that's mildly hilarious. Well, let's take a look at his time, see how he does things. Now, I think I go ahead and I actually run this in fast forward here because I'm not gonna sit here for the entire duration of the 1,700 meters that he goes. I know that he's already can complete the first 1,000, so we're just gonna speed through this a little bit. Check it out. That's me right there. That's where my face was. Probably still there, as a matter of fact. But this guy is just killing this, and look at how difficult it gets. Like right after, I'm glad that my face hit that because my thumb on the accelerator button would just be so raw right now. Look at this is ridiculous. Now it gets worse. It gets so much worse. Check this out. What kind of asshole track creator would do this? Look at, he's guessing. At all of that, he was guessing. Way to go, Amish guy. Now, this next course is basically the box for the week. Seriously, I got this. I picked it up because I was like, oh, ninja wheelie. Sure, I could do a wheelie for a good amount of time. I could probably pull this off. I didn't understand what I was getting myself into, but there are rules, which is why we're frozen right here. I want to show you guys the rules, okay? If you touch the black with either the front or the back tire, your bike will fall apart. If you touch the blue with your back tire, your bike will fall apart. If you touch the red with your front tire, the bike will fall apart. Notice that the color coding there, right? Keep the blue on the blue, the red on the red, so the front tire on the blue and the back tire on the red. Now you see right here in front of me, there is a black strip, which means I have to bunny hop over that and then hold it for some undetermined amount of time until I get to the next checkpoint, and then I keep going from there. Now let's keep in mind, this is my first try, my first full completion, all right? So as you can see, I'm making it through this thing, right? Keep the back tire on the red, and then the front tire on the blue, right? Yeah, see, it's smooth, right? I'm just really just tearing this track up, just kind of, I took my time on that thing right there because I knew I had time to burn, right? No, wrong. It took me 309 fucking tries to get through this thing. 12 minutes! 12 minutes! Damn it! So I decided to go ahead and watch the #1 person on the leaderboards, which is this guy, who is the guy who made the track. So you would think, oh, it's gonna be a flawless run, right? No problem. Wrong. Okay? Even this guy, the guy who made the track, couldn't make it through without wrecking once. This guy is an asshole. This guy is an asshole. Look, he even almost kills himself right there. You see that? He's #1. Ugh. Show is stressing me out.